So here's a before shot of the aftermarket LED fog lights that are on this Ford F-150. One side is a little bit dimmer than the other side. So the LED bulb's already failing, and that's why if we back up a little bit, you can see it's much brighter on the passenger side. And these are your typical, what looks like a four-sided LED bulb. This one just has portions of it out, and that's why it's not super bright, but as you can see, the light's not directed where it should be. There's a lot of glare and a lot of stray light. We're gonna fix that up. So we'll get a quick reading off the passenger side, which is the brighter side. This is where the fog light should hit. And I noticed that the light gets much, much brighter as we go up, and it shouldn't be like that. You should have all the light directed toward the foreground of the vehicle and a little bit lower than the low beam. So we'll see what this is afterwards. And here's a quick before of the aftermarket LED drop-in fog light bulbs that the customer had. We'll just get a quick representation of what it looks like before we get started. You can see that passenger side looks pretty bright, and it shouldn't look like that until we get low. And we'll check it out with the 4Banger. So again, stock halogen fog light housing on an F-150 and the Super Duty with a plug-and-play LED bulb. So here we've got the Morimoto 4Banger on the left with the model-specific brackets. You can see they hug the pod, and that's the original halogen fog light housing that had the LED bulb in it. So we're gonna see the comparison shortly. All right, so we've got the Morimoto 4Banger set up on the driver's side. And as you can see, as I move down, you can see the 4Banger, we're finally getting into its beam pattern, and it's much brighter when you're at the level where it's supposed to be. And as you rise up, there's absolutely no glare or any light spill. And you can see the other side appears to be brighter. So don't mistake that for a brighter fog light housing. The light's just spilling over where it's not really supposed to be. Take a look at the final look of the 4Banger. I'll show you in a little bit on the other side as well. You can see it fits really, really nice. And it offers a unique look that's not really found on the market. All right, we've got both the Morimoto 4Banger on the driver's side and the original LED fog light on the passenger side. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that original one. You can see on the Morimoto 4Banger, there's absolutely no glare or spill off above the cutoff line on the fog light.
So much easier on the eye.
You can see the difference there. So I'm gonna get the other one installed and we'll do a quick overview of the final product. All right, so these are both of the Morimoto 4Bangers. This is the NCS wide model. And check out where that light actually starts in the warehouse. Again, we're pretty tight here, but you do have the ability to see where the light starts. And it doesn't start right in front of the vehicle. It starts a little bit further down, gets onto the wall here at 25 feet, and there's barely any light above the cutoff, which is perfect for what you want in a fog light housing. Take a look at the meter. Last time we were seeing about 62 lux as a max. And let's see. So that's a few times brighter than the LED bulbs that are in there. And most of the time we can say that was probably downgrade over stock because of where the light was headed. So you can see the wall is really clean. We got barely any light bleed over the cutoff. And here's a front end view. Remember before the fog light looked really, really bright, but now these, you get down and then they look bright as you get down to their level. So if you're oncoming traffic or coming through, you're not gonna get blinded by the light that the Morimoto 4Banger provides. And that's why it makes for a very, very good fog light housing. If you have any questions, email us. It's info@lightwerkz.net. Check out the website. We've got these products available from many makes and models.